Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As y'all can see by the title of today's video, we were getting exposed on this 2v2 court, then I decided to take over with my legend finisher, and you'll see the rest in today's video. So I hope y'all enjoy. If you do, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. Let's try to get this one to 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. And to explain their lineups, at least I think, I hate this build system so much, bro. So I'm pretty positive what this lineup consists of. Mid-range playmaker is a pure playmaker, I'm pretty sure, and then the glass cleaning lockdown, believe it or not, I think he was the yellow and red pie chart. You can see later in the game, his percentage that shows with the defensive leader, it's not like rim sharp range, but it's definitely not pure rim either. So just understand, I'm pretty sure that he's a play lock that still has glass cleaning lockdown as the title. I've seen it firsthand. I actually almost made the build myself as far as my legend build goes. But anyway, to get into our lineup, I don't know why we're so close here, but we got my finisher with at the 2, finishing in defense pie chart 6'9", and then Kitchen with his 3-point playmaker with lock takeover 6'5", play sharp pie chart. So I hope y'all enjoy the vid. And like I said, this one is more of a comeback, so you're gonna see us struggling so bad with this pick and roll early on. And a lot of these YouTubers, they're not going to show you guys stuff like this. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to have to text Kitchen and tell him that I'm going to be showing people this gameplay, because it is kind of bogus of me to just put him out on a limb like this. But the whole purpose of this video is something that you guys haven't really seen too often this year from me, where really our pick and rolls is getting completely shut down. So I go ahead and just take it at the rim protector or the, you know, the play lock, whatever he may be. Honestly, at this point, you can call him whatever you want, because that it makes it even better that I was just dunking on him all game toward the end. If you want to think he was a pure rim. But like I said, you're going to see his percentage popping up here. He's got 4% all the way back there. It's definitely not a pure rim, but you can see when he's standing wide open right there, it's still around like the 16% range. So it's definitely not a rim sharp. A rim sharp would be green, obviously. And then like I said, I'm pretty positive the guy, the one, is a pure play. So you can see we do get the ball back pretty often here. There's going to be a lot of shots in this game that Kitchen took where it's just, you know, not a lot of them are going to make sense to a lot of you guys. That one right there is a good shot in my opinion, only 6% covered. I still feel like I should have got him more open on the picks right here. And if we're being real, a lot of this comes down to me not getting him open very much. Like that one right there, just sandpaper screen. It didn't set very good. I just was setting them really weak, 35% contest. And you can see it obviously, you know, doesn't really pay out for us very well because he's cold already and it's 4-0. So with all that said, it's going to be really tough for us to put up a fight in the pick and roll when Kitchen's on cold. It makes it so he just moves so much slower. His 3-point rating and mid-range rating and all that stuff comes down that much worse. And on top of that, you're going to see this big man was out here snagging my stuff early on, bro. And a lot of that comes down to their play style, where you can see a lot of times he's forcing it to the mid-range, he's fading, or he's just going to hop dunk and then the big man pops out. Or for instance, I switch over, they pass it down, boom, dude gets like the reach in, and then on the next one, he's out here getting standing contact dunk. And I don't understand what the people at 2K were thinking, given their yellow-red pie chart, such ridiculous ratings and everything. So a lot of you guys know the two-way slashing playmaker, or for instance, the play glass and stuff like that. You can do things like this. You can catch lobs, even though it's ridiculous that having yellow and red in your pie chart equals just being a complete finishing monster, as well as being able to shoot the ball consistently off catch and shoots, or even sometimes from the top of the key, depending on how good you are with the sticks, obviously. But you're gonna see what this dude was doing. It's just ridiculous. So he was snagging boards all game. He was out here getting contact dunks off standing dunks like this right here, and it's just ridiculous what this dude was doing. But I'm not here to complain too much. Obviously, you know, that's just the name of the game. Honestly, and to go off on a different topic real quick, I want to talk to you guys. Honestly, it's really weird. So as far as video games go, 2K really causes the least amount of rage of any game that I've ever played. So I'm talking, I don't know why, it's just so peaceful to be like in a situation where you're with other players at all times. There's no AI manipulating like my team or anything like that, or Madden where there's like, you know, AIs all over the field. This right here, it's user and user versus user and user. I just like that there's no CPU automated things going on in this, and you know, there's no AI just, you know, overpowerness or anything like that. This is all just simply, can you outplay the other user on the other team? So right here is what I'm talking about, where they're going to the mid-range, getting the jump shots up. I'm out here playing way too much hedge defense. I'm not gonna lie, I'm giving these guys way too much credit as far as how I should be defending them, where you can see me doing it. I'm hedging way too high. I'm giving up the paint super easy. And then right here, you're going to see he goes up with this contested, I don't even know. It was like he picked up his dribble, so I wasn't thinking he was going to put it up. But then he puts up the hook from like a standing position. Doesn't even like get the regular hook shot animation. It's just a standing layup at that point almost. But look at this. You're going to see me playing super high. That one I pretty much have to. Obviously, when it comes to screens, I understand what y'all are saying with how OP they are sometimes. When you're playing people who are hunting three-pointers at all times, like Kitchen does though, I don't think it's as OP as a lot of y'all think. I understand what you guys are saying though when it comes to the mid-range like forcers like this guy, where you know they're just gonna push it to the baseline every single time, force me to step up, and then when I do step up, the big man gets open. So right there, I get the steal, right? And now you're thinking, okay, Laker, I see you. Let's get the ball back, do some nice things. Kitchen, he misses again. Now this one he greens and he's able to get off cold off of it. But there's gonna be another shot that goes up right here pretty soon that is really tough, and I'm not gonna lie, it's very understandable. Again, this all comes down to me setting really weak screens and then Kitchen relying on me setting good screens when I don't, and then it creates him taking bad shots because he thought he was gonna be open and I thought he's gonna be open too. So for instance, you're gonna see on this possession right here, boom, hit the screen, and right there, just low on takeover, couldn't shoot as soon as he wanted to with a quick stop, and that really is the low on takeover aspect right there. So right there, I'm playing way too high on the hedge. You guys are probably just ashamed of this gameplay that you're seeing right now. But again, the purpose of this video is to show you guys something that you don't really see from my content too often, where you're gonna see us have a nice little comeback right here. So bad take right there. He probably should have thrown the lob, but he wasn't really in the best position to do so. Right here, low-key just barely get this off because with the rim takeover activated, if he was up any earlier, I probably would have missed that, for being real. Hall of Fame Lob City finisher to be running on the twos is definitely a nice thing to have. And I will say, the one thing Legend allowed me to do in this gameplay, you're going to see a lot of times I run the Hall of Fame Lob City finisher when I wasn't Legend anyway, but I'm not able to run things like fancy footwork and acrobat and stuff like that, and it definitely helped to have it in this game. So right there, low-key, I want to run that back real quick. So I'm not even exactly sure what happened with this one. Kitchen forces the switch right here, right? And I think the big man thought that the guard was going to run out. The guard thought he was going to run out. And then pretty much neither of them stuck with me. So this is a very easy thing that you can identify as a big man by just sitting on the block right here. And if you know this is happening, your point guard should be able to hit you really easy on a lob, where this is just taking advantage of a miscommunication. Pretty simple. And I do get some really nice takeover progress off it as well. 7 to 18, we're inching back, but we still got a little ways to go. Now you can see the takeover is getting very close, but how do I get this on? You're gonna think it's gonna be this one right here, but unfortunately this is part of the pick and roll game too. So I do want to talk about this one as well. We're gonna run this back. However, this is just, at the end of the day, a very bad lob animation. I'm ahead of him, but then he kind of gets in front of me, and then he gets a really good animation on the tip pass. What we should have done here, looking back in retrospect, and you know, everything is 20/20 in hindsight, but really what we should have done right here is we had the full switch. We should have waited, just ran the slip back where they're going to switch it, obviously, if we let them get the opportunity to, but then we just take advantage of the fact that they wanted to switch, and then we could just get the easy slip, as a lot of you guys who are with the channel very often know. Now right here, we give up the potential game-winning shot. I'm not going to lie, that was really tough. And the nice thing about it is I get just enough takeover to get my slasher take as well, and really just off a rebound. Now, right there, Kitchen gets the 3 up as well. Shout out to my boy too. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times I do just show these gameplays where he struggles, because obviously for me to do well in the rebounding aspect or get to the point where I feel like I need to take it on the ISO, obviously he's having a struggle game. I'm not gonna lie. Now a lot of times we have games where he scores 17 points, I score like 4, and then we just easily 21-0 somebody. But that's not content-worthy gameplay unless it's like high reps or anything like that. So I don't generally show you guys that. I like to have plots in my videos. I like to have an idea, a whole like game plan behind what I'm showing you guys. And for me to just show constant 21-0s in every single 2v2 gameplay I do, that'd be weak. Now, again, what I'm talking about right here, and this is kind of a props shown to my finisher rather than to be talking about, like, you know, the casual pure rim or the taller paint beast or even a rim sharp or something like that. If my point guard is struggling, I can take over with this, obviously when takeover is activated as well. Now I'm not gonna lie, I should be taking this ball a whole lot more often, especially when we're struggling in the pick and roll game. And Kitchen could even run something like flashy passer. We could be super toxic and run the inbound cheese right here, where he just, you know, puts the defender between me and him, and then I just outrun the big man. If they don't switch it, I'll get a lob off every single time. But me and Kitchen, we have some integrity when it comes to this stuff. So while a lot of times you guys are going to see what I'm doing here with this slashing stuff, you're like, no skill, no skill, no skill. I could be exploiting so much more, but I just choose not to, out of respect to the content as well. So right here, he plays me a little too high off the catch. I don't know if that's because of me being a legend, where he just respects my jump shot a whole lot more. So when the shot clock's running low off Hall of Fame dimer, he's thinking that I'm probably going to shoot that. And I'm not going to lie. Looking back, if I didn't have slash takeover, I probably would have shot it too. But I was kind of getting in the zone with the slashing stuff. You can see right here, again, nice hop. And look, bro, I've made videos on how to stop slashers. If people have beef with me showing what I'm doing right here, I don't know what to tell y'all anymore. Like I said, this is 2K20 where hop dunking is literally meta. Some of y'all show props to these quote-unquote top point guards who all have two-way slashing playmakers and just shoot wide open threes and hop dunk straight past people when they play up on them. Right here, dude's playing up on me. I don't see why I don't just dunk it. I mean, it's as simple as that. And on top of that, I made this build to dunk, and really, at the end of the day, it's not even that much better at dunking than the play locks if we're being real, if we're being 100%. Now, right there, shot clock's running low. I'm not gonna lie, props to Kitchen on this. He came back and he was doing his thing late in this game. Obviously, he was struggling early on and he was cold. Now right here, this is where normally we run this exact same set, right? Where he's on right wing, I come back to left wing. We allow them to think we're setting the screen again, and then I just slip it down the middle like I was talking about earlier in the video. But shot clock is running low. We got 3 seconds. He just runs over to the wing, outruns the big man, puts up the 3-pointer, and just greens it just like that. 22%. I feel like I could have had the rebound. However, because I was coming out to the perimeter, the point guard would have had me boxed. That could have been a nice little opportunity for them to get the ball back. And who knows, in a different world where, you know, he doesn't green the shot, that might just be them winning the game. And would I have still shown y'all that? I don't know. I really don't know, because I do show you guys L's pretty occasionally. Obviously, anybody who's watched my content throughout the whole year, you guys know I've uploaded almost 10 losses, and it's always out of learning and teaching purposes for you guys, and that's always going to be the case. I'm never going to just not show any L's, because I want you guys to learn from my content. That's what we do around here a lot, and I hope this is a nice little learning phase for you guys. I know this wasn't exactly like the best, hey, we're doing this and that and the other with the pick and roll game, but I thought it was a really cool plot, and just to show you guys the whole comeback and facing adversity, Kitchen coming back from being cold. I think he had a D- on his teammate grade too. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the vid. If you do, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. Let's try to get 1 to 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. And if you made it to the very end of the video, put Kitchen in the comments to show your support that you made it all the way through. On that, hope y'all enjoyed the vid, and take it easy, man. Peace.